What's good? Welcome to another episode of Chalk It Up. And I'm your humble host, Deshields. Where no matter if you win or if you lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. We all know what happened this past Sunday. I'm being honest, I'm still a little hot from it. I can't even begin to think what was going through a lot of the player's head, in particular Carson Wentz. But that's not what this video is going to be about. I'm not going to spend this video shitting on Carson Wentz when I really could. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend my time breaking down a lot of the other deficiencies that this team is dealing with, because we have way more problems than Carson Wentz. He is just the most obvious. But this episode, we're going to focus more on the D-line. Now, when it comes to the D-line, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happened. I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's lack of explosiveness. But those guys can't, besides stopping the run, and as we can already see, they're struggling doing that. Gave up 80 yards, 2 touchdowns to Washington, and then gave up damn near 190 yards in rushing to the Rams, 2 touchdowns. So it's like, what D-line do we really have? Let's be honest. What D-line do we really have? Like I said, is it age? Are they getting too old? I really can't begin. First of all, let's be honest. Jared Goff was running all over the place yesterday. You mean to tell me the D-line only registered 1 sack on 2 quarterback hits? Just 2 quarterback hits. That means y'all couldn't even breathe on this man. That means y'all couldn't even get close to this man. What's going on? Y'all couldn't even touch him. Y'all barely grazed him like twice, and y'all actually got a sack out of the 2 quarterback hits. So 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits. What was going on? Y'all couldn't do anything. Y'all couldn't break through. There was no penetration, no aggressiveness, so no explosiveness. I do understand that the LA Rams dominated time of possession, and I understand that the defense was put on the field for extended periods of time. And no thanks to the offense. The offense couldn't stay on the field, and then defense couldn't get off the field. So those 2 things work hand in hand. I don't want to just put it all on the D-line, but that's y'all who I'm talking about today. BG, I know you got a sack yesterday, but damn. Fletcher Cox, you had flashes, but dog, you the leader of the D-line. What's up? Derek Barnett, bro, you ain't been the same since the Super Bowl year. Hassan Ridgeway, young guy. Who else? Malik Jackson, dude. Y'all gotta, something has to give, something gotta change. If we don't have anything going on defense, the D-line used to be the staple. We used to win in the trenches no matter what. O-line picked their weight up from last week, and then D-line. What's going on? So, I think it's honestly an age thing. And when I say an age thing, I'm talking more so about the fact that our most dominant guys from the past and now, they're getting pretty old in football years. Let's just go down the ages when it comes to the D-line. So, BG, 32. Malik Jackson, 30. Fletcher Cox, 29. Vinny Curry, 32. He's on IR. And then you got Javon Hargrave. So, those are our 5 oldest D-linemen. Javon Hargrave being 27, BG being 32. They're our oldest. And then everything besides that, they're 25 and younger. So, is it really age? Because you need to have a good combination of veteran leadership, talent, and youth on your D-line, which I get. But damn, where are the dominant pass rushers? Do we not have an eye for dominant pass rushers when it comes to the draft? Are we forgetting to invest in our D-line like we used to in the past? Josh Sweat, he can't play more than 50% of the snaps for some reason because of a past knee injury that's always been lingering. And I don't know if the Eagles know that about him and they're just using him in spurts. But dog, we need somebody that's able to dominate. Our D-line hasn't been dominant since we had Chris Long. You know what I'm saying? Our D-line hasn't been dominant since we had, what's my man always with the gold teeth? Shit. But nonetheless, D-line, 191 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. I thought we was run stoppers. The Philadelphia Eagles got so many things that they need to work on, but this D-line in particular needs to find their identity once again. BG's getting older. He's not getting any younger. He's losing explosiveness by the snap. You see it. He can't be on the field for extended periods of time, which is why that offense needs to score. If the offense not scoring and staying on the field, and defense is staying on there longer than they have to, and then those guys are getting worn out. That D-line, see, the thing about being on D-line, it's an explosive position. It's not really a static position. So therefore, those guys only have but so many reps in them on a consistent basis being effective. After about 3 first downs, the D-line is obsolete now. Now they can't get any pressure. Now it's all on linebackers and D-backs to stop everybody until we get to goal line. But then on goal line, D-line can't even do anything. Can't do anything. Watch Washington football team. I know they only had 80 yards on us, but 2 touchdowns at the goal line. We couldn't do anything. And then we gave up those chunk runs that really kill you. The D-line has issues that they really need to realize. The D-line needs to reevaluate. I don't know how they're getting to the quarterback. They need to look in the mirror. Something needs to change on D-line. But that begs the question, is this a sign that we need to move on from guys that got us to the promised land? Listen, by no means necessary. By no means is this me just crapping on the legends and the ones that got it for us. I know what y'all did for us. Y'all got us our first Super Bowl. BG, Fletcher Cox, y'all was there. Vinny Curry, y'all was there. I'm not going to take that from you. That's for y'all forever in my heart. But y'all got to get, I don't know if the heart is, I don't know if y'all lost some of it. Did y'all lose a step? It was a point when Fletcher Cox he had 10 sacks, I want to say 2 seasons ago or last season. Then, yo, what's up? He barely getting to the quarterback anymore. BG, same thing. We haven't been dominant since we had Chris Long and those guys, man. Even we had Michael Bennett, he still was wreaking havoc. He was getting penalties out the ass, but even Michael Bennett was wreaking havoc last year. So what's up? The Eagles, like I said, have many issues. Many. The D-line is definitely one of them. But the D-line is fixable. The D-line is very fixable. They can just change their mentality, but you can't change age. You can't beat Father Time. He's undefeated. He's undefeated. And then on top of that, and I'm gonna end on this note, injuries. We had so many injuries throughout the D-line, nagging ones. In particular, Vinny Curry. He's on IR now with a hamstring injury. Derek Barnett prone to injury, hamstring. Javon Hargrave just came back from pectoral strain or tear or whatever. Josh Sweat, like I said, effective in limited snaps. And then Brandon Graham concussion in week 1. So it's like, damn, we got a lot of soul searching to do. I know I said I wasn't gonna be as emotional as I was yesterday, and I really don't think I am today. But I'm a hardcore Eagles fan, and I take my love for them so very serious. Oh, so serious. And I know y'all do too. And y'all wouldn't be locking in with me watching this video if y'all didn't take it serious either. Listen, the Eagles need to find their heart. I don't know what need to happen. They need to find a Rocky heart back, for real. They need to watch Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4, understand that shit. You ain't gonna get there. You ain't gonna get there just by falling on your back. That Rams loss was embarrassing. They came in our city and embarrassed us. Dropped 37 on our heads. We couldn't even put up 20. That's embarrassing. And if you're not embarrassed as an Eagles fan, if you're not embarrassed as an Eagles player, if you're not embarrassed as the Eagles front office or staff, coaching staff, the trainers, if you're not embarrassed, come on. Because in my opinion, everybody look crazy. Everybody. But I'm gonna end on that note, y'all. The D-line got a lot of things that they need to cover. The D-line needs to revamp the way they're doing things. They need to be more aggressive. I don't know if we need to blitz more because our 4-man rush is just not cutting it right now. It's just not cutting it. Last week, we was able to register 3 sacks and about 10 quarterback hits on Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is not mobile. We should have been getting to him way more. Way more. But I'm going to end on that note, y'all. I want to thank y'all for locking in with me for another episode. Y'all was tuned into another episode of Chalk It Up with your humble host, Tone Deshields II. Where it don't matter if we win or if we lose. We just got to charge it to the game. One love, y'all. Fly Eagles fly.